Guys, what's up? Welcome back to Mandy's Corner Pub. Come on in, pull up a stool, relax, and let me catch you guys up to speed on a lot of things. First, let me start by apologizing because I've been kind of absent on YouTube. I've been slacking a little, and it wasn't intentional. It's just with Rise and now Sandbox and Twitch, it just I'm having trouble finding that groove, but I am working on it. And starting this week, there should be at a minimum 2 new videos on YouTube every week. I'm going to shoot for 3. And then as I get in that groove and adjust all these new things going on, the content will increase. Okay. One of the biggest things I wanted to catch you guys up on today is an issue with the second installment in the Rise series, Rise Mind Over Matter. As you all know, it was supposed to have been released on June 22nd. Some of you that put in pre-orders for Kindle have probably already got notified from Kindle that I decided not to publish. Yeah, that's not it. For some reason, Kindle words it that way. Amazon words it that way, actually, but what happened is, as I was editing, getting everything ready to go for the June 22nd release, I realized a lot of things. One was if I set things up a little bit differently in Rise Mind Over Matter, then it gave us a good lead off for Sandbox. Another was that there were parts of Rise Mind Over Matter that I just was not happy with. Just to be honest, I realized that they should have been written differently. This should have went in this direction instead of that one. And some of you may have heard writers say before, your characters will tell you what to do. That's absolutely true. And while I was editing, the characters told me in a lot of spots, no, this should have went in a totally different direction. And to me, it just was not the best Rise Mind Over Matter it could have been. And for me, it's a matter of pride. It's my work, so I want it to be the absolute best it can. Plus, it is something that helps represent the gaming community, so it has to be the best it possibly can be. So what I did was I went ahead and I contacted Amazon to see about pushing the release date out a little bit. They told me that's not allowed. In a way, I could see where they're coming from on that. Then again, I can't, They said the only way to do that would be to completely cancel the release, and that they would refund all of the Kindle pre-orders. So I assume that's what they've done. They sent me an email telling me they were going to tell everybody I had decided not to publish. That's not true. I really wish they wouldn't have worded it that way, but, So, those of you who pre-ordered paperbacks and hardcovers through me, I'm going to be getting a hold of you to see if you want a refund, or if you want to just wait until the new release date. The new release date, I'm only pushing it out by a few weeks, guys. But those few weeks are going to make all the difference for the Rise series and for the Sandbox series, and in the way I feel about the work I'm putting out, if that makes sense. I am pushing the release date out to July 13th. That's on a Friday. And I'm also going to change my scheduled 12-hour stream to celebrate the release to July 13th. So the release will be that day, and my 12-hour stream will be that day. During my 12-hour stream, we're going to be giving away some copies of Rise t-shirts. I've got one on right now. Sorry for the bad lighting in here today, guys. I've had some trouble with one of my lights. Not sure what's going on, but this particular shirt actually has a copy of the original Rise cover on the back. So, and we've got a lot of new Rise merchandise out. As always, there'll be links in the description. But yeah, guys, I really, really was torn over the decision to put this release off. I didn't want to let anybody down, but after a lot of soul searching, a lot of sleepless nights, I realized I'd be letting everybody down more if I put out something that I felt was subpar, if that makes sense. Um, I promise you guys, it's gonna be worth the delay. I promise you. And as I said, it's gonna help set up some things for Sandbox. And Sandbox, I've been dropping little hints along the way about Sandbox on my Twitter and on my website. Um, Sandbox has a lot of surprises in store for you guys. I'll just put it that way. And Sandbox is actually going to take place. The setting is actually a real location that is not far from where I actually live. And at some point in the next few weeks, me and Gray are going to make a trip up there. And I'll try to stream it so you guys can see the actual Sandbox location live. If I can't stream, because I don't think internet service will be the greatest where we're going. Uh, but if I can't stream, I'm at least gonna take a bunch of pictures for you guys. Because I really want to share that with you all. I want you to feel like you've been to Sandbox. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be exciting. I'm really looking forward to it. Um, there are some big things going on with Rise behind the scenes right now as well. I can't really say a lot about them just yet. But yeah, major things going on that front. And while they're good for Rise, they're also really good for the gaming community in general. Like I said, I can't say a lot just yet, but yeah, it's all good. Also, in the process of organizing a little event for not this year's TwitchCon, because there's no way I'll be able to pull it off by then, but next year's TwitchCon, gonna have a booth set up. We're gonna have all the Rise and Sandbox books, merchandise, all that. But more than anything, I'm gonna have a few special guests in that booth with me, and we're gonna be there mainly to meet you guys, have some fun with you all. I've contacted Twitch, asked them if we'd be violating anything if we did a little karaoke with you guys. We're just gonna have fun. So I think that's gonna be really something to look forward to. I'm going to go ahead and start planning and arranging now to make sure everything goes off absolutely perfectly by next year's TwitchCon. Checking into doing something with PAX, either PAX South or PAX East too. I'm not sure which one yet, but I'll keep you guys posted on that. Corner Pub. Yeah, lots of good things going on that end. That's all I'm going to say on that. I know I drop these hints and I don't always give you guys all the info, and it's not always because I'm just trying to tease. A lot of it's because I'm bursting at the seams to tell you guys, but it's not just my news to tell. So I have to take others into consideration too. But yeah, that's a lot of what I wanted to tell you guys. I want your feedback, what your thoughts and your feelings are on putting off the Rise Mind Over Matter release till July 13th. Again, I am very sorry for that. I truly am. But it's just something I felt had to be done to really do justice to the characters, the real life people the characters are based on, and to do justice to the story we're trying to tell and what we're trying to do. One other thing I want to share with you guys. On Twitch, we have started a community called Rise Troopers. You guys really need to check it out. Check out what it's about. I'll put links in the description. My birds are trying to tell you. You hear that? I forgot to cover them up before I got started. Sorry. But they're just trying to share the news. Anyway, yeah, Rise Troopers, we're working on doing some great things on that end. So I'll put a link for that in the description as well. And yeah, guys, that's it for now. I just thank you all for bearing with me as much as you have. Um, large part of everything that's going on, the lack of YouTube content, everything. I've tried to take on the world all at once, and it's not a smart move. I mean, it's really not. But having pots, being the age I am, I hear that ticking in my head, So I got to do it all now. I hope you guys can kind of understand that. But I am getting my footing. I am finding that balance slowly but surely. And for sticking it out with me, supporting Rise, supporting Sandbox, you guys are so friggin' awesome. And I know I always say that, but it's because I mean it. You really are. If you guys have any questions about anything, feel free to reach out to me on my website, in the comments, on Twitter, wherever. One last thing, guys. Those of you who follow me on Twitter and follow my writing career, you may have noticed a little slight change in my name. Yeah, instead of just going by Mandy Collins, actually adding my married name to it. So now it's Mandy Collins Moore. So if you see that, it's still me. It's still me. Just now you all know my full real name. There you go. Well, I am going to cut it right here because I have a whole lot to get done. I want to get some content rolled out for you guys. I want to get back on my streaming schedule, back on my recording schedule, back on a smooth, regular writing schedule. I want to get it all done. So I'm going to call it right here. Again, thank you all so very, very much. And until next time, catch y'all later. Bye-bye.